Hi, I'm Ash Baker, and I'm the host of the Something About Sandy Film Fight podcast. Each week we take a film theme and pick the best and worst example of that to put against each other, compare and contrast, and see who will come out on top. Previous episodes have seen the Oscar-winning performance of Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side up against the Razzie-winning performance of Sandra Bullock in All About Steve. We've looked at the Disney animation Emperor's New Groove against its straight-to-video sequel Kronk's New Groove, and we've looked at the Julia Roberts vehicle My Best Friend's Wedding up against Patrick Dempsey in Maid of Honour. The podcast is available on Apple, Google, Spotify, and a whole host of other podcast providers. If you like it, feel free to tell your friends and family about it. I'm sure they'll thank you for it. And here is a selection of the best bits from the podcast so far. The film somehow felt longer than the first one, even though it was actually 10 minutes shorter. And to be honest, quite often I was quite bored. And given how much I enjoyed the first one, it was just a real disappointment. Biggest meanie of the week. That's my little homage to Harry Hill there. So yeah, the biggest meanie of the week this week is clearly Victor Von Doom. Such a pantomime villain. Everything about him signposted baddie, so he is the clear choice this week for biggest meanie of the week. The film isn't afraid of some stereotypes either, the most egregious being its treatment of Scotland. Or should I say, okay, the new bunny with Scotland! Because apparently everyone talks like that up there. Don't get me wrong, some of the scenery is breathtaking, but that doesn't make up for the rest of it just being completely ridiculous. Although maybe I'm being unfair, and actually everyone throws impromptu Highland games every now and then. However, in the lead up to the ceremony, Norbit was released, seeing him once again don the prosthetics and play multiple roles in what the press notes optimistically describe as a comedy. Norbit was like the tramp who gets on a bus after a particularly smelly bin dive, causing everyone to shuffle away from him and open all the windows. The Oscar voters made their excuses, averted their gaze, and gave the award to Alan Arkin instead. Top trumps, top trumps, top trumps, top trumps, top trumps. So the first category is
top boots.
So obviously in All About Steve, they are obsessed with these red calf-length boots. So that's a 1 in their column. In The Blind Side, I don't think I really saw any boots. There was some focus on Michael's trainers, but they were not as good as these boots. So All About Steve wins the boots round. Well, if you're still watching this, that's a very good sign that you'll enjoy the podcast. So please download it, subscribe it, and tell everyone about it. That's the Something About Sandy Film Fight podcast. Thanks for watching.